Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I love? Patreon.com/inkdependence, where patrons get access to a patron-only Discord, ad-free videos, and the joy of knowing they help support this channel. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike, and today we're taking a look at some of my favorite red browns. Now, brown is a big killer category, and I love brown inks, so I have subdivided it many times. This one we're looking at is red browns, so if you don't see your very favorite red browns in here, it might be that they're sheeny, or maybe they have some shimmer. Those are a whole different category, and we'll have to take a look at those some other time. But today, red browns. Let's get into it. All right, firstly, this is Diamine Ancient Copper, which is an absolute classic. I reviewed this a million years ago. Recently got another bottle of it just because it's super good, but very affordable, super nice to write with. Gorgeous, very kind of like a tarnished coppery pot sort of situation. And this falls into the red browns for me. Sometimes it looks more red, sometimes it looks more brown. So I'm like, whatever, it's going to red browns. Ancient Copper. Next up, this is Monteverde's Canyon Rust, another all-time favorite of mine. I love this. Again, a very affordable ink, very easy to find, and works great in all kinds of pens. Looks cool, has that reddish character to it, but also is definitely a brown. As you can see here, from a Diplomat fine nib, probably an arrow there, and then a Rotring 600 with a medium. I love those 600s, but man, this is a good ink. Super nice. Check out that Monteverde Canyon Rust. This one, another Titan. This is Bungu Box Piano Mahogany, and I mean, look at that. You got a little bit of green sheen on there, but not too much. You've got some reddish character in there, but it's still for sure a brown. Just a beautiful ink. Bungu Box makes great inks, or at least has great inks. I think they're made by Sailor, and you should grab that one if you get a chance. All right, next up, this one is only available in cartridges. This is Sailor's Red Brown, and Sailor Red Brown is, I mean, historically, it was available in bottles, and it was a great ink. It didn't look like this, though. It's slightly different, and I never got it because they don't make it anymore. But you can buy these in cartridges, in Sailor cartridges, like a 2-pack or something usually. Sometimes they're hard to find, but man, it's really cool when you can find some. I think I've got, actually, I might be out. I don't think I have any, but man, super good red brown in there for sure. And then lastly, in my regular category before we get to honorable mentions, this is Diamine Music Series. It's called Bach, and I got this from Kelly at Mountain of Ink. She does a great job with inks. If you have not seen her blog, go look at that, although you've seen it. But look at the reddish brown in here. Great amount of sheen. It gets real dark if you put down enough of it. Just kind of a fantastic ink. I bought this one by itself as soon as I was able to, instead of getting the whole set. But really, I should get the whole set because darn it, it's really such a good set. So there you go. There's the 5 ones that I will put in the regular series. Now there are some honorable mentions, and these are more or less unobtainable, so it's hard to find, but if you find them, you should grab them because they're great. This one is by Sailor and Tintirius. Tintirius is a podcast, or was a podcast. I'm not actually sure if it's still going, but they got with Sailor and actually did some custom inks. They've got like 4 of them or something, maybe more. Actually, probably maybe 6. I don't know. There's a bunch of them. And Spicy Chipotle is a really great one. I got this from my friend Kimberly as a sample, and look at this beautiful red brown in there, gorgeous red sheen. Sailor doesn't really miss very often, and they did not with this one, but hard to get, unfortunately. I mean, look how pretty that is. Even in a fine nib, it really gives you some interesting character to it. Really great. Next up, this is Papier Plume's Rebirth. This was the DC Pen Show ink for 2023. It's a beautiful reddish brown. I love the black bits in there. I love the character of this ink. It's just great. So I reviewed this a little while ago, and I don't think they put it in their regular line, which is too bad because, man, this is good. If they bring back Rebirth, you should grab one. If Rebirth is reborn, you should rebuy it because it's excellent. All right, and then lastly, for my honorable mentions that are unobtainable, this is KD Bazie's Meet Me in St. Louis for 2019. I don't know what the name of this one was. It might have just been called Meet Me in St. Louis at the time, but this is a great color. Look at that kind of light yellowy reddish brown in there. You got a little bit of like a shine to the ink. It's got kind of glossy. It looks great in a pen. I had this in a soft medium. This is my Compo. So yeah, just a gorgeous ink. Very nice. I didn't get a bottle of it, but if you did, enjoy that because I don't think you can get it anymore. It was fantastic. All right, so there you go. There's some red browns for you. I'll see you in another video soon. Until then, peace out. Hey folks, I'm editing these videos and I just realized that I kind of forgot the best brown of all time, my very favorite brown, because it ended up in the Heckin' Sheeny category, but I think you need to have it at the end of every one of these brown videos because it's great. This is Vinta Pomana Heritage Brown. This is my favorite brown. I love this color. It's like a chestnutty, pecan-y, sort of reddish brown there with some glorious green sheen, but you can still totally tell what color the ink is. It's just kind of great, so get yourself some of this, but do be aware that the bottles that Vinta uses are a little bit on the dodgy side and you can get some evaporation through the cap, which is annoying. So I put a little plastic underneath there to hopefully stop that. I don't know, Vinta, hey, fix your bottles. Fix those bottles. These inks are great. Fix the bottles. All right, that's it. Bye, everybody.